What's cracking? What's cracking? Hey. What up, everybody? Oh, we back with another episode. How's everybody been doing, man? How's everybody's week? Summertime, man. It's hot. It's getting hot, yo. From the east to the west. I thought it was just hot here in LA, yo. It's hot everywhere. It's hot up north. It's hot on the East Coast. Y'all gotta tell me something. Is it hotter on the East Coast? Does it feel hotter on the East Coast? Does it feel hotter on the West? Does it feel hotter down south? Or does it feel hotter in the Midwest? That's why I'm asking y'all. I know it sounds like a silly question, but growing up in LA, growing up in California, I ain't gonna lie. Like, when I was a kid, I just thought we was the hottest place on earth, fam. You be seeing certain news reports and stuff, and we're having a heat wave coming down Los Angeles. Oh, sweltering heat. It's the hottest temperatures in the country. You know, they would say crazy shit like that. We not that far from like Death Valley. Yeah, we got our own little desert and shit out there, the Mojave Desert. And the hottest part of the Mojave Desert is Death Valley. Like, it's pretty much like in between here and Vegas. Anybody ever been to Vegas? That's a piece of that valley right there. And then, like, it's big. Mojave Desert is big as fuck. And the hottest part of it is a place called Death Valley. And usually, you know, we be hearing stuff like, Death Valley has temperatures of 120 degrees right now, or 125. It's the hottest temperature recorded on Earth right now. So, I don't know, just with my little ignorance, I always was growing up thinking, man, the West Coast, just the whole west side of the United States, just got the hottest temperature. You see it on the news and shit. Maybe on the East Coast it'll say 90s and 80s or 95s. But on that West Coast, you see 100, 105, 110, 115. So I used to always just think that. As I'm getting older, I'm learning that's not maybe the case, though. Like, on the East Coast, it's hot as fuck, too. Even though it be saying that y'all 90 degrees or 95, y'all 95 feel like 195. Y'all got humidity and shit on that East Coast that's way different than what we got out here in the West. We don't have humidity like that. I'll give y'all a prime example. Like right now, it might say 98 degrees outside right now, today, in certain parts of LA or whatever, right? We got trees, nigga. We got trees. We got buildings, yo. Like, we got shade. We got shit you can just walk into the shade. So it could be 100 degrees when you walk outside, and then it can not be 100 degrees, just like that. You can literally just be walking down the street or getting out of your car and going, you know what I mean, up the block to walk inside a restaurant or something. Nigga, just walk next to the building. Walk in the shade. It will be a peaceful walk. Dead ass, yo. You could walk outside for a smoke break. You will see people just travel your stupid ass over there to the shade. You'll be fine. It might be 100 over there, but it ain't 100 over here no more. All of a sudden, you cool, you chilling, yo. The East Coast is different, I learned. Like, my mama from Florida, my family from Florida, shout out to everybody. Florida different. Florida got real heat. Florida got some shit where my LA bitch ass would be like, damn, we ain't got this, yo. This ain't cool. God damn, we don't have this. For real. It could be 105 in LA. We can go to Florida and at 89, 90, 92 degrees, will wear your bitch ass out. For real. Wear your bitch ass out, yo. Like, first off, yeah, they got trees and shade too, but they trees fight the sun on the East Coast, and it win. The sun win. The sun still win. Like, it could be 100, it could be 92, but feel like 100. That humidity come in, as soon as your bitch ass walk outside, you get wet. You just start sweating. You could literally just take a shower. That shit is hella uncomfortable, yo. That's the worst part about being hot. You be sweating and shit, feeling all dirty and shit, feeling nasty and gross. You can't wear none of your cool outfits that you want to wear. Ladies just got their hair done. Just got their hair did. Spend all this money on hair. Fellas, sometimes y'all done pat. Put some money down on her hair. As soon as she walk outside, that heat come. That heat kick in. And that humidity. James Brown your bitch real fast. James Brown your bitch real fast. Google James Brown performing and you'll know what the fuck I'm talking about. That's it. Just Google James Brown performing. That's what everybody on the East Coast look like when they step outside. They look like James Brown performing. Every female. I love every one of my cousins. I love every last one of them. That's my family. But I be looking James Brown too. When I go down there, we all looking like James Brown performing. We look like we just got off stage, fam. Hi! The big payback. Be in church, just dripping. Just dripping. If you had a curl, not today you don't. Your shit just blew out. If you had a weave, not today you don't. Your weave, you might have got it weaved in up here. Man, that shit down here by offering. Sliding all the way down your shit. Just sweating, heating, burning. The East Coast is different, yo. You be in the shade trying to smoke blunt wet. Cause you wet. It's still fucking hot. Ain't no walking in the shade and getting away from this shit. Nah, that shit hot as fuck. Down south got a different kind of heat. Real talk from like, it started in Texas, and then it just get crazier and crazier all the way down to Florida. It's the same heat, but it's a different heat. The heat get different when it get in Louisiana. It's the same, but it's a little bit different. Texas got some evil heat. Evil heat. It's in the middle of the country. So it got the heat from the west side, and it got the heat from the East Coast and down south, and they all just hanging out together like they doing drugs together or something, yo. For real. Like a junkie. Texas got heat like a junkie got drugs on them. You know, just, man, what you want? I got some of this, some of this, I got some of this. We about to do all this shit and get fucked up. That's Texas. Texas is cold. Texas will have some heat for you and some bugs for your ass. LA, I mean, obviously, we a part of Earth, nigga. Yeah, we got wildlife, we got bugs and shit. Not like the South and not like the East Coast. You saw how I just said that? Yeah, we got insects, but not like them. Not like them. Not like on the East Coast and down South. They bugs will make you get in your deep voice. Texas bugs and bugs on the East Coast and anything down south will make you get in your deep voice when you're talking about it. That shit's serious. For real. And the bugs start once you get to Texas. That's when shit change. Oh, fuck. What the hell is that? What is that? That's the first thing you're going to say when you're in Texas and you're dealing with the heat. It's going to be like, oh, shit, it's hot as fuck. Am I getting delirious? Am I going crazy? It's too damn hot. It was hot in the car. How is it still hot now? I was in the air conditioning and it was still hot. I was still sweating, looking at air conditioning. Just looking at Texas will make you hot, fam. You can be in the air conditioning and just look out. Texas look hot. Texas look hot. Texas look like a Looney Tunes cartoon. Like when the Wile E. Coyote was chasing the Roadrunner. That's basically what Texas looked like. Basically what Texas. It looked hot. All they bugs come from hell. Every bug in Texas comes from hell, from the devil himself. The devil's like, They bugs. Why they say everything is bigger in Texas? Yes. Mainly the bugs. Mainly they're bugs. We have flies. They have big ass flies. We have roaches. They have super big roaches that fly and jump into the lights and just make noises and roar at night. What the fuck is that sound? Oh, that's our roaches. What? Why y'all roaches barking? Hey, I got cousins in Texas too. This is crazy, man. But keep going. Don't stop. Keep going to Louisiana. There the heat is dipped in like a little sauce. It's like the summertime down there got a little roux on it. Bugs and creatures start getting a little deeper. Okay? It's so hot, even the racism start kicking in stronger. Because you in Louisiana. It's too fucking hot. You hate everything. It's hot. Bitch, it's hot. It's hot. Go down to Mississippi. You're going to get a lot of bit of the same shit, but a lot worse. It's going to get hotter. The bugs and the animals going to get scarier. The people probably going to get even more racist down there. Why? Because it's fucking hot. It's hot as fuck, y'all. Hot as fucking Mississippi. Hot as shit down there, yo. If you a nigga and you driving past it, just stay in the car. Keep the door locked. Unless you visiting family, nigga, lock that motherfucking door. Keep that air conditioner on. And just keep driving straight. Just in for in. Not for niggas. Remember that. Certain places down south, not for niggas. It's too fucking hot. Then you go down to Alabama. A lot of the same ass shit. But you're going to have a couple more cousins down there in Alabama. You have a couple, you know what I mean? You might have a little bit of a little back exit route you can go down there with some cousins and be like, man, come over here. We got you, man. Bye. Got some bomb ass food down there. But it's still hot as fuck in Alabama. That's why their football team is good. Can't nobody beat them in that hot ass heat. All you do is eat and run from the sun in Alabama. That's it. Sometimes they don't even do that. They country. They just stay in it and eat and get bigger. Everybody just big as fuck and in the sun in Alabama. Now, you really, really feeling froggish, take your bitch ass to Florida. In Florida, all your drugs will kick in. Whatever drugs you've been on, whether it's a Metamucil, my nigga, whether it's Seroquel, whether it's some blood pressure medicine, Aleve, Tylenol, or crack, whatever it is. All your drugs will kick in when you get to Florida, fam. Because Florida is crazy. Florida is crazy. For real, like Florida is like made by the devil's bad cousin or something like that. Like devil probably he probably got the rest of the country on lock when it comes to this summertime shit. Devil like, no, I got, there's some heat. There's some heat over here. There's some heat. I'm the devil. There's some more heat. But Florida is like his eviler cousin. Florida devil is like, here's some rain. Here's some hurricanes. And here's some heat. I'm going to give all of that on the same day. You will see some shit in Florida. You will see a thunderstorm, a real thunderstorm, where the rain don't even come down like this. It go this way. Rain come from the side. Like the devil is just blowing rain and heat at the same time. It's hot and it's raining. This can't be from the Lord. This is from the devil. My God don't make weather like this. My God gives us rain and gives us grain. He gives us heat so it can be a treat. That's from the devil, man. I ain't gonna lie, I've been to Florida. Their weather is from the devil. Their animals and their creatures from the devil. From the devil. When you in LA, you gotta drive and go somewhere far to see animals and creatures. You gotta drive like to the mountains and shit. Drive like a good 45 to an hour. And you will hit these canyons and mountains. And then you can see some of God's creatures. He has squirrels, coyotes. You might see a bear out there. Mountain lions. Raccoons. Shit like that. But you gotta drive to them where they live. It's not like that in Florida. Florida, their animals are from God or from the devil's eviler cousin. You ain't gotta drive nowhere to see their animals. Their animals right there with them in Florida. They go outside. What the fuck? That's an alligator. Oh, yeah, cuz we got, it be alligators all the time. Where, nigga? Where the fuck do alligators come from? We gotta drive to see our animals. How are y'all animals here? Nigga, where the fuck that come from? They be like, man, they just be here, nigga. Like, you see that puddle of water over there? You see that little ditch right there? Nigga, you see that? Yeah, they in all of that. What? Yeah. The devil's eviler cousin, he a little more creative in Florida, okay? He gonna send all the bugs. Every bug the devil ever made, he put them in Florida. Every last one of them, he put them in Florida. In California, it's, nigga, a few of this, a few of that. A little of this, a little of that. In Florida, every bug that the devil has made is there to bite you and suck your blood like a vampire the entire time that you're in Florida. They have bugs that bite you through your clothes. And guess what? Even if they can't get to your clothes, the devil in Florida is even... This nigga's the VIP of the job, okay? He is the employee of the month because he works hard. He makes sure that you're not out there just hella clothed up because he give you extra humidity. Extra humidity. So you're going to sweat your bitch ass off all the time. The entire time you're in Florida in the summer, you will be sweating. I promise you. I promise you. Soon as you go outside, it feels like tears. It feels like the sun and tears. And everything in the world is biting your ass. You're getting bit everywhere. And this is how you have fun. This is vacation. I don't know. Some of y'all might have to chime in. Maybe y'all could tell me. Maybe y'all know a little something. Is the East Coast worse during summertime? Is the West Coast the worst during summertime? Or is down south? I heard New York is cold too, fam. I ain't been there during the summertime, but I heard New York is brutal. It's a brutal place to be in the summertime. I heard that y'all got probably damn near just as much or more humidity down there in New York. So even though New York is known for the snow and known for all these white winterlands and all that shit, I hear the summertime is brutal as fuck. And just wet. Everybody just come out just sweating. And y'all got rats. It's hot as fuck with rats. That can't be good. That can't be good. So big ass rats just running down the streets in New York, sweating. Y'all got sweaty rats? Y'all got rats that look like James Brown performing? I believe that. New York has rats that look like James Brown performing. Just sweaty, sweating ass rats. Hairy, sweaty rats all over the city. Yeah, y'all have to let me know. I will say this about the West. Go to Vegas. You want to see like the hottest shit on the West Coast, man, outside of doing something dumb like going to the desert. Well, this is the same shit. This is still the desert. Most of the western side of the United States, a good part of it, most of it is like desert shit, yeah. Unless you in the mountains or unless you up north in the northwest, yeah, most of it do be some straight up desert. Vegas. Reason why I said Vegas is probably like the biggest city on the West. That's the hottest big city on the West. Maybe the hottest big city in the country. Vegas right now is probably like 115, 117, 117, bro. And then it'll drop down to about 110 at night. Vegas is hot as fuck. Like the people I know that live in Vegas, they say they literally don't even go outside until the evening time. They like, nigga, and it's still hot in the night, but they like, dog, that's the best you can do. They like, it's so hot, your tires will melt. They're like, nigga, when we drive our car in the daytime, nigga, it's just so hot. Yo, you gotta get new tires all the time, and your shit'll just melt. I'm like, fuck. But we go to Vegas, we travel to Vegas. It's another tourist destination. And I mean, I'm sure most grown-ups know about going to them casinos and it's hot the whole time whether you took a plane there or drove there, it's hot. Trust me, it get hot on the plane going to Vegas, y'all. But definitely, as soon as you in Las Vegas, you know, oh shit, this is what they talk about. Everybody on the strip, just hot as fuck, yo, and just wearing, you know, everybody got Daisy Dukes on. Ain't no point in trying to get cute like that, yo. People do, but it ain't no point, dude. It's hot as fuck. Your eyes are blurry, okay? So I can't even see you like that. My eyes are blurry with sweat. Everybody hot, everybody sweat. People's hairline are melting while they talk to you. You understand? Vegas is a very deep place. Everybody got wet t-shirt. And I don't mean in a sexy way. It could be a grown-ass man, like a big fat-ass man, talking to you, taking your order with a wet t-shirt, his titties out. It's hot. Hot as a bitch, yo. But we still go to it. Go to the casinos, be in that casino all day long, all night long, all night. Get there probably like 7, 8 at night. Man, be in that motherfucking casino till about 7 in the morning. Come out, still hot. Cold part, Vegas give you free drinks. So you be drunk and hot. Which I could see is their trick. That keep your ass in their casinos too. That will keep you in the casino. The heat from the devil's sweet heat will keep you. Man, it's so hot out there for real. It's so hot out there in Vegas. Literally, that's enough to make you just stay in the casinos itself, yo. You don't even be thinking about gambling. You just, fuck it, I ain't going back out there. Just stay inside and gamble till it's time to leave, man. Real talk. Ugh. All right, let's get into it. Keefe D. Keefe D, who was living in Las Vegas. If y'all don't know who Keefe D is the guy. He's one of the last remaining suspects, if not the last remaining suspect in the Tupac assassination from back in the day. A lot of us know he's been on Vlad TV, been on different interviews, doing interviews for the past few years, admitting to the crime, admitting to killing Pac, or at least admitting to his role in the death of Tupac Shakur. From his point, he said that basically Orlando Brown was his nephew, and Tupac rushed him at that casino. One thing led to another. I mean, these are gangsters. These are what they do. Tupac, rushed a gangster. Rushed a known gangbanger. The gang is there. All right, we got to get our get back. And according to Keefe D, this is his words and by his account. He says that they were driving around Vegas looking for him, and they finally spotted him. And he was like, hey, he the one that handed him the gun or put the gun to the. I was like, I saw Tupac, and then there was some girls. I was like, damn. I was like, damn, big dog. So we kept driving down the street, and I normally would have did it, but I was like, shit, big dog, you gonna have to do this. So I handed the gun to the back, and then the first nigga was like, man, I don't know about this, but then the next nigga, he just grabbed it, and then we pulled up to the side, big dog. I was like, damn, shit, yeah, I was like, damn. Then we rolled the window down, and then that's when he just did what he had to do, big dog. Then he was saying fucked up shit too on top of it. If that wasn't the worst, if that wasn't enough, he's sitting there smiling, snickering. You don't wish death upon nobody, fam. And then I even get it in the world of in the street world of get back. You got an eye for an eye, all right, but that ain't really nothing to. You know what I mean? Sit back and snicker and brag about, yo. Just the optics of that, fam. You know how we always say in our culture, God don't like ugly. And to see Keefe D on them interviews just snickering, oh, big dog, yeah, we, when they got to shooting Tupac, he he started screaming and act like he was breakdancing or something. And he moving around all of this. And we was like, damn, big dog. Man, like I said, I get it. Eye for an eye. Tupac just finished beating it. And they, Death Row's finished beating up and jumping your nephew and shit. So I get it, man. But as Malcolm X would once said, the chickens do come home to roost. Keefe D has been in jail at least about a good year. A good year now. Going on a year and a half now. Been locked up this whole time trying to fight this case because apparently it's not a good idea to commit a crime and then admit the crime. You feel what I'm saying? Only time you could be out just here for all the dummies out there, fam. Anytime you can be on a podcast, TV, or interview and shit like that, talking about crimes, is when you already did the time for the crime. You feel what I'm saying? If you do the crime, you do the time. And if you did your time, guess what? You talk about that shit all you want. If I went to jail for shooting somebody, popping, popping somebody, fighting, burglary, whatever. I ain't talking about the limits, the statutes, the limitations, and time span, all that shit. Bro, real talk, shit like that changes. It could be we got a 10-year window, and then after the 10 year, and then some years they shorten it to 5. Some years they take it all the way off. But the only way guarantee, fam, you could literally talk about something you did, a crime that you've done, y'all, is if you've paid the time for it. You've done the time for it. Talk to some of these OGs. These niggas did the time. They talk about whatever the fuck they feel like it. Nigga, I did my time. Hell yeah. Yes, I'll tell you the fucking crime I did. I didn't do this shit for nothing. But if you did a crime and you didn't do the time, don't be out there talking about that shit. Don't be detailing that shit. Because that's what fuck Keefe D is in jail for right now. Like a dumbass. He's sitting in there in jail for a crime that he apparently didn't necessarily even commit. The homies committed it. But you was there. You was there, nigga, at the scene of a crime. And technically that is a crime. And on top of that, you going around bragging and talking about it. Explaining in detail. Most people didn't know. I mean, some people in the hood knew because you was telling them. You was always telling. I know people that know Keefe D that told me before he got on Vlad what the fuck had happened, yo. This is facts. But now my nigga's in jail, like I said, been sitting in jail. He's still waiting on a trial. He's still literally waiting on his trial. The trial ain't even been put together yet. They don't even have the case all the way together against him yet. But he's sitting in jail. He's been in jail this whole time. He's been in there so long. He said the jail food re-gave this nigga cancer. Apparently he had cancer before. It went into remission. He goes to jail, been in jail so long in Vegas jail, getting this nasty ass jail food that he's like, nigga, they gave me cancer again. I got new cancer. They brought that old thing back. Not only that, he been sitting there for a minute. His bail was $75,000, I believe. So it took him a minute. It took him a long time. This nigga was just enjoying his life, sitting in Vegas, hot ass Vegas, not doing much. You know, he old, bro, old. And apparently he said, they said he came up with the $75,000. So he like, I got my bail, let me out now. Apparently there's a record music producer that put the money up for him. Here you go. Man, just want to take care of our brother. The judge said, bullshit. That's what you won't be doing. Apparently, nigga, once again, when you're a gangster or a gangbanger and you going around bragging about being one, well, this is the crazy part in the law. You got to have what's called visible means of income. You can't just show up breaking the homies out of jail when we all banging. You banging, I'm banging, he banging, she banging, who banging, whoop, whoop. Like, nah, nigga. You ain't watch Power, dumbass? They don't send the thugs to do shit like that. They send Method Man. You send the lawyer. Send Jackson. What the fuck? Y'all some dumbass niggas, bro. For real, bro. It's called visible means of income. And I'm not teaching y'all how to launder anything, but I mean, goddamn. Anyway, he's from the streets. This nigga had the streets pull up with his bail, and the law was like, nigga, no. The fuck? Where did y'all get this money from? You already know, we chromed out record label, or whatever. Nigga, no. Y'all don't have any hits. Y'all ain't made no hits, nigga. No. Fuck is this money come from? This nigga killed Pop. Hell no, he ain't getting out. Do you understand this shit, fam? Do you understand what this nigga is facing? The judge, black or white, still knows. I don't think y'all understand. Tupac was everybody's favorite rapper. Even if you don't like rap. Ask somebody, who's the biggest rapper of all time? Probably that's Tupac Shakur. Nigga, you killed Pac. You ain't going nowhere. The fuck? They might take Puffy to jail behind this shit, nigga. I think low-key, that's what all this Puff Daddy shit, how they fucking with Diddy. Diddy keep getting these accusations and all this stuff. Yeah, Diddy's a piece of shit, yo. And we've been hearing all these fucked up things about Diddy for years, and now things are coming out. And it look like the powers that be are trying real hard to throw a case on him. But it also appears this might have something to do, allegedly, with this Tupac shit, yo. And this Tupac case. It does appear like this shit is that serious and that heavy and that important. Because like I said, they just got Keefe D just sitting in jail. I was like, damn, big dog. And don't forget, I told y'all what Puffy did. I told you about Puff. Puff gave us that, you know, he said, he was like, it's like $1 million. He said, I got $1 million for you. Shit, you know, if we go down there and take care of Tupac. You know, and I was like, shit, $1 million, shit. I was like, damn. You know? Well, shit, once we do what we gotta do, you know, out in Vegas and took care of that, you know, took care of Tupac. Shit, I was like, what's up, big dog? Hey, big dog. I mean, it's the least you can do, you know, what's up? And apparently Puffy, you know, sent that money, but, you know, we didn't get it. Somebody intercepted it along the way. And when they stole the money, you know what I said? Damn. I was like, damn. We done did it. We can't even get paid. Yeah, you stupid ass nigga. You did all that for nothing. And it just looks, like I said, allegedly, like motherfuckers did all that, thought they was gonna get paid by Puffy, went on the interviews, start snitching on Puffy. Not only did he snitch on himself, he started snitching on Puffy. See, he thought he was good because Keefe D went to jail before. So he thought, oh, I'm doing time, so I can talk about my crimes. No, nigga, you doing your time for something else, not this. It gotta be the right time for the right crime, bro. You don't have immunity, nigga. You wasn't talking to Trump or Obama. You wasn't talking to a president. You was talking to some punk-ass cops, dog, that can get your stupid ass and trick you into anything. And they not trying to help you with shit. You killed Pop, nigga. Ain't nobody helping you shit, Keefe. It's all bad, bro. Nigga, all right, whatever. But yeah, his bail has been denied until you can come up. That's a cold deal. The judge be like, nah, nigga. Let me see the receipts. Let me see these receipts. Now y'all back to the drawing board, fam. So, it is what it is. Lastly, JJ Redick is going to be coaching the Los Angeles Lakers. New head coach, JJ Redick. Y'all know who JJ Redick is. JJ Redick used to play at Duke University. Then he had a pretty solid NBA career. You know, he had a nice lengthy career. Played with several teams. Used to play with the Clippers. Shit, I don't know every fucking team. He played on several teams. He bounced around a little bit, but I remember him the most when he played for the Clippers. He was a shooter, you know. I know most white dudes, let's just keep it real. If you're a white guy and you're not like 8 feet tall, you better be able to shoot if you're trying to get to the NBA. Just is what it is. From an athletic standpoint, you got people that'll jump over a bus, okay? And run like lightning, okay? But one thing white boys are pretty known for historically is being fundamentally sound and just being shooters, man. I mean, damn, it just is what it is. Not to saying niggas can't shoot, not to saying white people can't run and jump. Nah, but it seems like God balanced things out a little bit, okay? And this is gave him a little something in the arsenal. A la Larry Bird, okay? Larry Bird's one of the greatest basketball players, really is. Like, and I always tell people, Larry Bird, in my opinion, Larry Bird is a better basketball player than LeBron James. Google it and YouTube it if you don't believe me. Just YouTube Larry Bird dunks or Larry Bird greatest hits or something like that, and I promise you, it is a conversation. It is at least a conversation, yo. Even LeBron will admit it's a fucking conversation. But like I said, the difference is LeBron is extremely athletic, got all this athleticism, so we are enamored by that, by just the physical athleticism. We equate normally athleticism to dominance in sports. And usually a lot of times that's the case because athleticism will give you what feels like a God-given advantage, you know. If we playing football, and I'm just bigger, stronger, and faster than everyone else, who gives a fuck if my technique isn't pristine or something like that? You guys can't tackle me, and I'm faster than you. You know what I'm saying? So that's how athleticism usually works. But in basketball, it's a little different. The game's about putting the ball inside the hole. Pause. So Larry Bird is one of the best at doing that just putting that basketball inside the rim. Pause. And but anyway, JJ Redick is very, very, he's a great shooter, man. He was a great shooter, respectable basketball player. He was legit, but in the latter years, he's been retired since, and most recently, he's been real cool with LeBron James, and they've been doing a podcast, which is crazy because we're not used to really, really, really seeing LeBron James just do like a intimate type podcast. I know we've seen him do what was called The Shop or something. It was like a group setting or something. But just to see LeBron James one-on-one talk in a podcast setting or whatever, like I said, it gives a lot of insight, intimate setting. And he did it with JJ Redick this whole time for the past few months. What feels like shit. Felt like a good part of the this past basketball season. And I think what it did was, because it's LeBron James, it gets all this popularity. That's what made the fans pay attention. But him having JJ there, you got to see that this dude was intelligent. He was smart. He got a very high basketball IQ. The problem is he never coached before. Usually when you get a head coach in the NBA, he coached somewhere. Even if it's his first time, he usually was an assistant coach somewhere, or a coach in college, coach somewhere, and had a record or a resume that backed that up. In JJ Redick's case, no, this nigga ain't never did shit. He was literally fresh off the podcast. He was just saying smart shit. That was it. He was just saying smart shit. And LeBron was like, yeah, this is what we need. I think it goes to show this isn't an indictment on JJ Redick on how much he's not ready. I think it shows how terrible Darvin Ham, the Lakers' last coach, might have been. And the cool part about it, like, I've seen Darvin Ham around LA a few times. Cool brother, cool dude. But I just think it seems like the Lakers, like the stars at least, probably, man, I'll just say, man, in the pros, you're dealing with egos. It's not really about X's and O's. There's no perfect play to draw for LeBron. This nigga knows every single play. He could literally go out there and tell his teammates, hey, y'all do this, and you do that. I'm pretty sure he probably knows more plays than Darvin Ham or JJ Redick. He's played basketball. LeBron's been playing basketball for the past 60 years, okay? So he's seen every play and knows every play. But it seems like if you're not coming in with just super, super, super high IQ for the game, he gonna look at you like, man, fuck this nigga, he done. Or if you ain't got a lot of cachet behind you, like you used to be Magic Johnson, or you at one point this was Larry Bird, or at one point, when you got star power behind you, even Phil Jackson, people respected Phil Jackson because he was Phil Jackson. Nigga, you won with Jordan. That was Jordan's coach. So nobody ain't giving you a hard time like that. You say run through the wall, all right, I guess I got to run through the wall. But if you ain't ever coached nobody, or I know it's hard to say because Darvin Ham did coach the Bucks when they had Giannis, but he wasn't the head coach. He was one of the assistants. So it wasn't necessarily his tutelage that was doing all of this. Not necessarily. He was just one of the people being tutored and going, you know what I'm saying, and just in the program. It was a good program fit, but not for the Lakers. Because it seemed like the Lakers just didn't respect this man's brain power. So it appears like, we just going with nerdy ass JJ Redick. He seems like he really, really knows a lot of basketball. If anything, he knows basketball. That's just all. Like, if y'all need to do something, LeBron is going to yell at y'all and tell y'all to do it. He's LeBron, fam. Man, get your bitch ass over here. Do this, do that. That's, as far as the yelling at the team, LeBron's going to probably do that, yo. But as far as the X's and O's, yeah, you probably should have a high IQ and be a book nerd, as opposed to being a player's coach and trying to be the homie with the coaches and, I know what y'all go through. I just want to make everybody feel good. Nah, it seemed like they need an X's and O's guy because the Lakers are always expected to win the championship. And time's ticking because the Celtics just won this year, y'all. Also, we got Bronny. We gonna see, y'all. We'll see next week if he on the squad or not. But Bronny might be picked up by the Lakers. Oh, shit. They might draft LeBron's kid, Lil Bronny. Which is cool as fuck, man. Which is hella cool, man. Nepotism exists all the time. It exists in damn near every workplace, man. There's plenty of times when you go to work, oh, shit. Oh, yeah, that's the boss's son or the boss's niece or whatever, man. That's why they here. It's definitely happens in Hollywood, everywhere, man. So to see in sports, you work so hard, you can get your son in. Man, ain't nothing wrong with that, fam. Ain't nothing wrong with that. And I hope Bronny does make it to the Lakers. But fingers crossed, you're going to need a brainiac over there with high basketball IQ to help it all go down. So, good luck, niggas. In the meantime, don't forget, this Friday, tomorrow, fam. If you in North Hollywood, pull up. June 28th, I'm in North Hollywood at the Comedy Chateau. It'll be me, Slink Johnson, Black Jesus. Esau McGraw is going to be there. J. Anthony Brown is on the show. Scruncho is on the show. Me and Boo are on the show. And there's also a special part of the show where we will be roasting live, y'all. So if y'all want to see me roast anybody, man, you want to see me and Boo up there roasting each other, roasting other comedians, and roasting the damn crowd, make sure y'all pull up. This is a show you don't want to miss, yo. It's at the Comedy Chateau. You can go on my Instagram or my Facebook, Brent Taylor Comedy, or Brent Taylor, whatever, and just find me, Brent Taylor, the comedian, and you can see on social media, get tickets, do whatever. But yeah, if you're in the LA area, you don't want to miss it. It's definitely North Hollywood, Friday night, June 28th, the Comedy Chateau, BET weekend. It's going to be fire, yo. Love y'all. Peace.